Alrighty, welcome back everyone. I'm here again, 10-5 on Lead Chess. This guy's username looks familiar. Have I played him before? I have lost to him before. That's not good. So it's time for revenge. Hopefully. Yeah, I was saying this the other day. I think the other day being yesterday. That lately I've been seeing this like Peart's modern thing so often. And I don't understand where it's coming from. Like why people started playing it a lot. Okay, now it's just a King's Indian, which I feel very comfortable with. Devotees to the channel will know that I love playing the Makaganov. Okay, that's not the most common move. I guess it's not clear if he's going to play e5 or c5. Bishop goes here. Yeah, and on either case, we'll just keep the center closed and have a space advantage with d5. Would like to play knight f3 now. Normally, knight ge2 to knight g3 after g4. That's one Makaganov plan. I think in this case, knight f3 makes more sense to keep the knight out of e5. Now it's like a Benoni, and my rule is probably not my rule, but I don't remember anyone else saying it. That when they play a6 in the Benoni, you always play a4. You don't want to let them play b5. Okay. I was considering playing knight f3 right away. I think I am gonna... Oh wait, but this thing's hanging. So my options are knight f3 or bishop e2, it seems. I'm just gonna play knight f3. Say fine, take the bishop, if that's what you're into. Because if I played bishop e2, and then later knight f3, the guy takes, and my bishop just ends up kind of weird here on f3. Okay, he wants to play b5, but I mean, I still have it well enough defended. Let's just castle. Possibly I should play a5 to stop b5 now. e5 would be another way of playing. I should have the e5 break whenever I want it, though. I think I am gonna stop this and challenge black to find a different plan. I guess he could do it anyway. Yeah, he showed me. Alright, well, en passant is forced, obviously. I gotta watch this. Although not really. If that pawn, if he takes there, I'm taking a6, so... Looking at e5 again. I think e5 kind of feels right. I'm not sure. It doesn't seem like I'm going to be able to hold that pawn long term anyway. If he takes, then this pawn is weak. And if he lets me take, then I'm getting this pin here. Knight can come to e4 to add more pressure. So it seems like kind of a tough choice for black. Okay, he just goes back. I guess he wants to recapture with a piece here, but again, then this will be weak. He'll have to recapture with a piece. This pawn's pinned. I mean, the knight does make a reasonable impression there. But then knight a4, I think. Okay, let's take it. I was thinking maybe he'll take here, but then I would have pawn takes e7, which would be devastating. I think knight a4 now. It hits this, it hits this, it defends this. I guess he'll play rook b4. Maybe I just defend c4 and then continue along my way. I could also play here. That looks pretty challenging. Yeah, I think I should do that. Create some threats. If I can induce like knight f5 and then this pawn isn't so weak. Okay, I mean f6 is the move. Probably just here, put pressure on c5. Now this bishop's out of commission, so. And if I can take c5, then, you know, this square is going to be tender. He's not going to let me take c5. Now this pawn's undefended, though. And I mean, I do just have this. Get the pawn anyway. Still rook b4, I think, would be the answer. I think that still might be the way to go. I could even just play b3 there, I think. Maybe he'll just capture it. What about bishop f4? Then the knight, attack the pawn. Then start doing all my stuff? I think that looks better. e5 isn't going to work out. Just take en passant. The rook defends the pawn, attack the bishop. This thing's pinned and attacked a lot. Okay, he defends the pawn. But now that the knight's pinned, I can do this stuff. He's still gonna take with the bishop though, so what's the plan there? Or do I just go here? That's what I should do. Hmm. Okay, you know what? If he wants to give me that bishop, let's just let him. If he's not taking, maybe I just play b3 next and just try to chill. Could also just try doubling up over here. Okay, yeah, so I think b3 and chill. As usual, running pretty low on time. I think I'd recapture with the rook. Okay. I didn't consider that move, obviously. Probably here. Keep that defended, but don't really want to be on the line with the bishop. Also putting pressure on c5, which I didn't notice. How's that going to be defended? Knight can't move. Rook can't go anywhere to defend it. So maybe just knight takes c5 next. Yep, that also defends this. So I think I can do it. Also threatening this. Knight coming here is obviously immense. Seems like things are turning my way, but time is a factor. Probably he'll stop this fork somehow. And then if I just go here, Yeah, I mean, he is allowing this. That's sort of a hard thing to refuse. Yeah, I mean, okay. This thing's pinned again. Actually, I could trade queens here. Take this. Maybe that's what I should do. That seems like the time trouble way to play. My knight's coming here anyway. Going to e6. I might drop b3, but the knight's on e6, d6 is falling. I mean, I guess I should just take d6. On bishop f8, if nothing else, I have rook c6. Okay, fine. Fine, we can trade. Try to get the pigs on the 7th. Oh, that was stupid of me. Why do I let these things happen? Okay, I guess I'm still winning. Don't know why I let this happen, but I should be still winning. Maybe I'm not. Take here. Okay, just get that. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know if I'm winning. Don't know. I mean, I shouldn't lose. I might, but I shouldn't. I don't know what to do. Darn, he found. Probably I am losing. Probably. I shouldn't have pushed this pawn. If I can just get the knight here, then maybe. Maybe. He might still win somehow. Ugh, man. I think if check here, I don't want the rook to come to h2. I mean, he also should calculate this, and probably I should. I mean, I'm taking it. So that part of the calculations. Okay, here. And yeah, now I just want this maneuver. And it might be a fortress. Might. Go here. Help me out. This probably wasn't a good move. Now he can't tempo the pawn. He can't even check me. So I think I'm getting what I want. Now the question is what I wanted actually good? Does it actually work? I think the answer is yes. I'm leaning towards if I can achieve this, then it's a draw. Because I can just keep my king around here, not let g3 fall. He can't ever sack the exchange here, which is important. Don't want to let him get here. I mean, I can't stop him from sacking the exchange here if that's what he wants to do. Okay, you can't do that, so go ahead. Yeah, he's gonna come sack the exchange. Okay, this is a draw. He might be winning. I think he's winning. I think I messed it up. I didn't have enough time to calculate this ending. Yeah. Yeah, there's no hope of stalemate. Man, maybe that king and pawn ending was a draw. Like, okay, so like in this position, I was trying to figure out. Okay, let's hide all this first off. I don't want to know the answers. I want to figure out the answers. Okay, so like this seemed like the most obvious move. And then I thought this was winning for him. Like here. But maybe I'm yeah, because then like this is okay, that I mean like that's winning. So I can't go that way. Yeah, I mean this is just transposing the game. I guess it was just always gonna be winning. Which sort of makes sense. Maybe I mean, is there any chance that just not taking this and I survive? Just go here. No, there's no chance because he can just sack it here. So I guess it was just always losing. Probably I shouldn't have hung an exchange when I was like really winning. Okay, apparently I did have a draw at some point. Oh, it is a draw. Okay, so the king upon ending is a draw. Okay, let's try to figure this out. So this is actually still a draw. Okay, I am curious about this move. Okay, so this is a draw. Okay, hiding the table base now. So we're all good. And then here, I have to find a better move. I mean, it sort of makes sense that if he goes here, I want to go here. So maybe I'm supposed to just... The thing I didn't like is if I go here, then he can do distant opposition. Maybe I don't care, like if he's not making progress. Like, okay, if I just go here, now he would go here. Can I get away with this? Because this is opposition. Maybe this works. And then if here. But here, wait. This is like the game. Oh wait, that's not working. But I want to, like, if he goes here, I want to go here. That's what I want to do. Maybe if he goes here and I can go here and do distant opposition, that's fine. So like back. And then if he comes here. Yeah, I mean, then like this, you know, we sort of understand. Okay, I mean, draw. So maybe this is fine. I mean, only, like, these moves, I just get the opposition. So the only other move is like this, but here I also get the opposition. I guess that was what I had to find. I did think about it, but I wasn't thinking about playing King E1. I just saw, like, if I go here, that I thought this was winning for black. So I was just, like, ruling out things that I didn't think worked. So I think it is King F1. Am I crazy? King F1 is a draw. It says King E2 is also a draw. Okay, so what's our drawing method here? King D2. Okay, that makes sense. Because there's two things we don't want. If he gets his king here, we really need to get our king here. So, like, if our king's way over here, then he can just, like, break through and win. The other thing we don't want is to get outflanked, which is, like, what happened in the game. So King D2 doesn't let him outflank us. Because, like, if he tries to move up to either square, we just take the opposition. Now, I still don't understand what to do here. Now it says only King E2 is a draw. I guess the thing is, if we're going to get outflanked, which we can't really stop, then we want to be able to get in here. So, like, if we go back, like, obviously these moves aren't winning attempts because we've, like, if he moves up, we take the opposition. If he goes back, then he's made no progress. We've had this position already. So the only winning attempt would be to try to come out here and outflank. But now he's so far away. Like, he could actually lose if he's getting too aggressive. Like, yeah, now white's winning. Okay, that's a lot to figure out with limited time. But honestly, if I like practice these endgames more, maybe I would find that. King F1 is weirdly a little more logical to me than King E2. Probably this is the kind of position that Grandmaster is just like, no, right? Like, like this is an ending that is common enough that they just know like what square the king's supposed to be on. But I don't know because I'm, you know, stupid. So, okay. That was an interesting moment. And so this is actually losing. I mean, yeah, now it's sort of, I mean, I guess I played like the easiest move for him to beat. Like, he just plays the opposition, and then, yeah, opposition. I mean, okay, this isn't really opposition, but he's like outflanking. Yep, and then he can just walk in. So, yeah, I didn't really put up good defense here. Now, I mean, more to the point, if we can actually recall what happened in the beginning of the game, which I can't. Everything was going good. It seems like I kind of understood what was going on. Okay, I am curious if A5 was actually worth playing. How do we turn this on? There we go. Okay, so A5 is not great, but not terrible. Oh, now it says it's the best move. Okay. Okay, so A5's good. Fine. Take. E5's fine. It wants bishop F4 now. I didn't think about that. That just defends the pawn. That's sort of counterintuitive, I think. But it kind of just keeps all his pieces stupid. Like, his knight's stuck here. You know, these pieces are stupid. So, I guess that's the point. Like, the knight only makes sense here if it's coming to d6. So, you go here, you're like, all right, well, I guess you're not coming to d6. You know, without letting me come in and start doing stuff. Okay. So, yeah, it's starting to say that the advantage is fading here. Okay, but this was still good. Still got a big advantage. Bishop F4 was right. Knight A4 was right. B3 was right. Queen E3 was right. Knight takes was right. Everything was right. Here I sort of bailed out, which I think, given the time situation, was a fine decision. It still says +5. I mean, it wants to just keep attacking because it's a computer. Okay, this move isn't actually that hard. I probably should find that. Attack the bishop, defend the pawn. But I was like, let's trade queens. Still ultra winning. I don't super get knight d7. What's the point? We attack the rook. Okay, the rook moves. Then we take this. I mean, okay. Or rook c6. Okay, I mean, fine, I guess. This is okay. Yeah, and then I just, like, fell asleep, which is annoying, because it happens to me so often. Yeah, just like any move. Any move that doesn't hang material. But instead I hung material. Now it's a draw, and I actually have to fight for the draw. Because, yeah, I can't really keep these pawns. Maybe I tried too hard, because I don't think I even considered taking f6. Yeah, this is already difficult. I'm surprised that this isn't good. And now it's already lost. But this is tough. Yeah, I mean, I guess this rook f1 thing is what I missed. Yep. Okay, well, it was an interesting endgame. We moved around a lot. I achieved what I wanted to achieve. And then this ending is not so drawn. Or it is drawn, but I didn't play it right. So, I mean, an interesting question is, how's he supposed to win if not sack the exchange? I feel like that could be another 10 minutes on this video, and I don't want the video to go that long. So we're not going to delve into how Black should have won. But I guess he could have won some other way. Sacking the exchange doesn't work, apparently. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good one. Bye.